Why don't you show me how to play your new game, Dan? You got an Atari?
Hello and welcome to Moonshot Studios. I am Ben, and this is Saturday in December 3rd. Hope everybody's having a good. Let me scoot over. Hopefully, everybody's having a good Saturday. Today, typically on Saturdays, I like to do an Elite Dangerous stream for Strange New Horizons. That's my exploration character who's out in the black, circumnavigating the galaxy. But today, with the rather recent events of this week, of the Thargoids, 3 of the Stargoids arriving in the bubble, I decided, you know what, why don't we kit out my other character, Jackie Levitt, excuse me, and go try to rescue some people. I don't know if you saw in my first post-invasion stream, I was actually in the system that was invaded first, and I was destroyed after, I think, 3 interdictions. So I survived the first 2, and the third one I had like 20% hull left, and it was, yeah, just not going to happen. So since then, I've upgraded my hull. I've swapped out all my cargo space for economy passengers, and I've put on a whole bunch of heat sinks. Not only because are we going into hot areas to rescue people, but also I read or I heard somewhere that launching a heat sink during an interdiction may break it, like may break the interdiction off, or like the Thargoids are less likely to see you the cooler you run, something like that. So we're gonna try to run as cool as we can. We're gonna call it cool runnings, and yeah. So yeah, let's get into this. I am currently parked at a system. If I can remember how to use my computer, so. I'm thinking the base of operations can probably be, one of these systems or something. Like something in here. I think I want to go. I think I want to go here because they're not currently being attacked by Thargoids. At least one station is damaged. Port has been abandoned. It's in Thargoid invasion mode, but like unlike these, like they're not currently being attacked. So I'm kind of hoping that just means, like like the chances of getting interdicted will be lower. So I'm going to make this sort of the base of my operations here. And we'll continue to fly out towards there and see what happens. We're 6 jumps. Let's see. Yeah, so it's yeah. I don't know. Seems, I don't know. I have plenty of credits to cover the rebuy, so hopefully we don't lose too many of these. But and as always, fasten your seatbelts. Landing gear retracted. I like these medical mega ships. They're so cool. like green, and they've got the weed dispensary. I mean the medical logo there. So cool. So as you can see, I have 3, 6, 9, 12 heat sinks. Oh wait, I guess it's behind my camera. There we go. So I have 12 heat sinks, 4 of them loaded. What's nice is when you hit the heat sink button, I have it mapped to my HOTAS. When you hit the heat sink button, it only launches one at a time. It won't launch. You see, there's 4 loaded. It won't launch all 4. So that's actually pretty nice. I was a little worried about that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Got some coffee from the coffee maker down there. The standard Federation coffee maker on both sides of the cockpit in case you get extra thirsty and need 2 coffees apparently.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
3 more jobs.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I think we have one more.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Must be somebody's fleet carrier.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Oh, is there no actual, like, bases here? It said there were 2 million people.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Isn't just 2 million people because of all the fleet carriers? Other. No, those don't have any. Oh, there might be cities here. So if I went to points of interest. Well, I think I might just. Oh, I see. Oh, it's way out there. I think I might just land on a fleet carrier, just to set a respawn point. Okay, so they've got repair and refuel. Great. Okay. Just gonna land here. The ex-wife. Whoops. Just for a respawn point. Scottish Sparrow. How you doing? Today we are going to attempt to rescue some civilians from Thargoid occupied systems. So we'll see. We'll see if I can pull that off. I'm going to set up a respawn point here in a system right next door. Just so I don't have to fly super far. In theory. What are you up to, Scottish Sparrow? How's your day going? Science! He blinded me with science. I'm engineering a clipper that can stay cold and move faster than an interceptor without boosting. Oh, nice. Yeah, clippers are fast. I have one on my other account. Yeah, and I think its base speed is like 350 to 400 meters per second, which is like, without boost, it's incredible. So I can rip bits of them and sell them to Palin. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm hoping my heat sinks make me cold enough. Here in Super Cruise, I'm only at 21%, which is fairly cool for my ships, I think. I don't know, but obviously with the heat sinks, you run cooler. This one's base will be 499. Jeez, that's like half a kilometer per second. I should probably. That's funny. I totally flew into a Coriolis station the other day without asking for a docking request. Nothing happened. I mean, I couldn't land anywhere, but I didn't get a fine. Nobody was shooting at me. It was just like I was just in there. I was like, oh wait, there's no pads open. Whoops. Why are we? Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, everybody's yelling at me. Landing gear, don't land there. Okie dokie. Ex-wife. So we're gonna refuel. Yeah, this account, I basically have no money. So, I have to be really careful on what I end up spending money on. So, I'm going to go here. Station is damaged. Port has been abandoned. So, we're going to go find the damaged station. Try to get some people out. And we'll see what happens. I think this is my safest bet, considering there's no red Thargoid symbol above it. Oh boy. You can build a crate and kill some Cyclops. Oh yeah, that would be a lot of money. Maybe on a different stream. I think right now I'll just focus on doing this. I've never really hunted Goids a whole lot. Now, do you? I haven't unlocked any Guardian tech on this account yet, and I'm wondering if I should even bother with it, seeing as they figured out how to melt it. It's fine here. Still, people are so. Oh, well, it is kind of creepy. Oh, wow, those are all surface settlements. Okay. I didn't know we could rescue people from these. Maybe we can't. I do recommend the Salvation Plasma, and okay, I still value. Oh, outside of Maelstrom systems. Okay, so the Maelstrom systems they kind of melt, but I do recommend the Salvation Plasma and the shards from Booney. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Where are you going to rescue from? Shall we convoy? Yeah, we could convoy. I don't know where I'm going to rescue from because the only station in this system is one of these, which I didn't realize you could rescue from these. So I'm going to see if it'll let me land. Otherwise, I'll have to find somewhere else. But right now, I'm in Machiru. So. Yeah, I can grab my Python and meet. Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah, let me know when you're in the area. I'll have to switch over to open. Nice.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
"45 refugees need a vacate. Need oh, God, I can't read. I thought it said 45 refugees need a vacation. Like, yeah, I bet they do. Jeez. Okay, I think I can do up to 48. And then, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, it's nice they let me spread it across 2 cabins. That's good. Yeah. These refugees are like, we need a vacation. Oh, and we need to evacuate. But vacation first. Okay, well, I guess we got everybody. That's the drawback with this ship is it's not very big. I guess I could take some of the armor off and put more cabins in, but these goids aren't paying me enough for this. Yeah.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, incoming enemy vessels. That's great. Where are we taking these guys? Oh, God. This is so picky. Oh, it's going to take me forever. I have such a short jump range. Yeah, this was definitely not the account to do this on.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Nice.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
So wait, it looks like the whoever's following me is a human, not a Thargoid. That's kind of lame. Unless the Thargoids speak
Fuel scooping.
human.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Now, is the Clipper considered a medium class or a large class? I can't remember. I mean, I know, like, if it didn't have its engines, it would definitely be a medium, but I think its engines make it into a large class.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, okay.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping
I'm so used to the rescue ships being in system, you know, so all you have to do is just like super cruise over and it takes like 2 seconds to drop passengers off. I'm not used to them being so far away. Ugh.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I guess it wouldn't make sense. Definitely wouldn't make sense to put the rescue ships in system because they just get attacked as well.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Robert Toldo, you want to kill a ship full of refugees? I may just let him interdict me because I am armed. I just don't know if Thargoid weapons are great against human ships. We can see my 45 passengers are down for it. They're like, yeah, let's do that.
System scan complete.
Oh, wait, where am I? AX cannons. Take that off. There we go. Come on, Robert Toto, or whatever your name is. Next system.
Frameshift drive charging.
What do you think of the update as a whole item? I'm just a little disappointed that
3,
there wasn't, like, they added, I think the Thargoid invasion stuff is super cool. I think that's great. And I like that it's AI controlled now instead of FDev, just like this system. I think that's pretty cool, and the idea that like the entire bubble could be destroyed if we don't do something about it. But outside of that, like, I don't feel like they added much. Like, I was hoping for maybe some upgrades in suits, you know, like maybe an upgraded
warning.
tool for scanning for Vista Genomics, you know, like, you know, maybe like a tool or an upgrade for the Artemis suit that lets me do like, you know, hold 2 plants at a time, and so I don't have to like get one completely done and then do another. I could do 2 at a time, you know, and stuff like that. I was just hoping for little upgrades like that. Maybe, I mean, my dream is to have a ship launched fighter that has landing gear, so I can just leave my ship in orbit. I can come down in a little fighter and fly over a planet's surface and land, you know, really quickly, and then go up to the mothership when I'm done. Excuse me. So, I don't know. I feel like they put a lot of focus on the Thargoid thing, which is great, you know, if you're into that. Personally, I'm not that into it, so I do like that it does have the potential of changing the whole like landscape of the galaxy, though, or at least the bubble. But, oh, what do you think? And I thought the animation on the video it plays, just being, you know, have dabbled in animation myself, I thought the explosions of the ships was like 1998, you know. What I would say is that 4 gigabyte update is definitely more than BGF server-side system. There's very likely a whole lot of extra content hidden and yet to be brought forward for season. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there could be a lot of stuff just kind of sitting there. Because, yeah, code doesn't take up a ton of space relative to textures and object meshes and such, sound effects and all that. So that's a good point. Like 4 gigs, it's probably not all just code. I mean, yeah, they've got the new Thargoid shipping there, but I mean, that's not going to be 4 gigs. So that's a good point. It gives me a little hope. But I mean, also they've already said they're going to be implementing things as we go, so that's true. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. In the moment, it's got potential, and potential's never gone. Yeah, that's true. And excuse me, I'm still getting over this cold. They've already announced 2 more major patches, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's little updates between those. I mean, because maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like when they brought out the Scorpion, like that wasn't a huge patch. Like that was, I mean, I guess it kind of was a big patch, but not compared to patch 14. So it is very much likely that they'll be introducing new technologies and stuff as the war progresses. And I mean, I'm just so surprised that we're seeing ground-based attacks, like attacks on the ground bases, but not any foot battles yet. And I'm pretty sure that's coming. Like, it seems like to introduce a whole new game mechanic, letting you walk around and having this whole like first-person shooter mode. It's not even really a mode. I mean, it's completely integrated into the game. Like, to have all that and not have Thargoid foot soldiers would be really weird. And I think that's something that everybody's been kind of has in the back of their mind since we got legs. The way I see it, no patch is final because this is a live development game. That's true. It's not like we got this in a box and will be this way until we have to pay for Odyssey 2. Yeah. I don't mind paying for Odyssey 2 as long as it's a couple years from now. But, I mean, I've long said, too, and I still maintain this, like, I still love Elite the way it was when I started playing it. And, which was back when Horizons first came out. And everything they've added since then has kind of been, for me, has kind of been just more dessert. But my favorite aspect of it is just having the entire Milky Way represented in scale, and that sense of wonder and adventure you get from jumping into a system that no other human has visited, no other player has visited. I mean, as long as the game still has that, I'm still going to be a fan. So, I mean, yeah, I'm a little disappointed in some of these things that we didn't get yet. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to stop playing the game. It's still everything that I, fell in love with, 5-6 years ago, or, a few years ago when I started playing it. So, it just has more. But yeah, you're right. It is a live game. It's not like it's not like a console game would be. Not anymore. R.I.P. It's not like a typical game where you buy it and they might come out with a couple of patches or some expansions, and then that's it. It does seem like a game that could very well keep upgrading for decades. It's like every decade or so it gets an upgrade to the graphics engine, and it seems like something that if they could keep the funding going,
Drive charging.
wouldn't need to stop. Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Now, one of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite decompression that I do is go to the exploration account, turn on an episode of Mystery Science Theater, get a Jack and Coke going, and just chill. That's like one of my favorite things to do right now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, and I think that's what you say. There's a lot to find in Xenoscience as well, and you suggest I dabble in it. That's kind of what I'm planning to do with this character. My whole idea with this character was to make it a combat-oriented character, whereas my other one's science-oriented. This one's combat-oriented, and then, the whole story is I went to that, that system where the first Stargoid showed up, and my ship got destroyed, so now I have a vendetta.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Uh-oh, here comes my crazy coughing fits. Now I have to take this cough drop. This happens. I'm in the get well soon. Thank you. My colds run the same course every time. For the first 4 days, I'm miserable. Snot, coughing, sneezing, body aches, headache, everything. And then I feel better for about a day. Excuse me. And then after that, I have about a week and a half of random coughing fits. And that's how it's been. And that's how I know it's a cold. Because it's running the same course that it's been running for like the last 10 years. Whenever I get a cold,
Frameshift
that's
drive charging.
that's what it does. It's like clockwork. Everyone in the States is sick at the moment.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Hold on.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Ugh.
Frameshift drive.
Yeah, like a seasonal flu. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I got sick over last weekend because I was visiting some friends and
2,
their kids had gotten sick from preschool. So it's like, well, there you go.
fuel
I'll be fine in a minute.
complete.
Really sucks when you're like on a plane
Fuel scoop
and you don't have like water or anything.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I have not gone into the mail store. That's what I assume you're referring to as the Crucible. I have not yet. I've been near one because when I was trying to escape the planet, it happened to be the one in the video where the first Stargoid had landed. So, or had the system that came into. So, like I was near it. I saw the cloud. I was like, nope. And I think I got interdicted, and I was like dying, so I had to get out of there.
Frameshift drive.
But no, I have not ventured into the Crucible yet. I was wondering, because yeah, I did a stream the night before, and that system was full of fleet carriers. And then the next day, no fleet carriers. And I was like, what did FDev do with all these fleet carriers? Did they just push you a system away, or what happened?
Fuel scooping.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Ord Sidewinder, no. That's crazy. Well, I couldn't play because I was at work.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
So I think they had a lot of that stuff figured out by the time I got off work. Yeah, I couldn't play. I think I had to wait for all the carriers to get moved. Oh, wow. Those carriers, they're just, first sign of trouble, they're gone. It was my fault for thinking I'd be okay watching the universe implode from Swaku. Yeah. Well, I was going to try to watch it from Seoul because I thought I was so sure that one was heading right into Seoul. And one still could very well be, but doesn't look like it now. Yeah, so the 8th might, yeah. I know, that's cool. I legit like that. I like that they all didn't show up at once. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's a lot to like about this update. There are some very specific things I was hoping for. Which, to be fair, they never talked about, so it's not like I had my hopes up. And I don't know if there is much demand for ship-launched fighters that could land, but I know a few people who would like them. Technically, they have landing gear. So. But it would kind of destroy the whole, like... Because if they get destroyed when they're in combat, you just get transported back to your ship. And it's like... So are you remoting them, or are you actually in them? So right now, it's like they're just remote fighters. But if they made them landable and you could get out and do stuff, that means that you were physically in there. So I wouldn't mind if they actually had 2 classes of fighter. Or a remote mode and a self, U-fly mode. There's probably a way better way to say that.
Scan detected.
Oh no. They could just make a ship launched SRV with flight capability. Yeah, I mean, that's really all I want. I mean, the SRV is pretty close to what I'm wanting anyway, especially on low gravity planets. You know, you just. Yeah, and the SRV is better for exploration than the Scorpion. I thought it wouldn't matter, but no. Those thrusters on the SRV make it a lot better for exploration.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed.
I guess the idea is like a ship launch fighter, you could just cover a lot more ground faster than SRV.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Oh man, dude, hot dropping SRVs would be so fun. That would be cool because I mean, and it wouldn't even have to be from space, but just like without actually having to land. You can come down 100 meters, let's say, you know, would be the limit. Okay, that'd be cool. And you drop, and then the ship goes off and does its thing. Yeah, that'd be sweet. I guess we'll let these people off. I'm gonna take the money. I don't really need the rep right now.
Incoming message.
I'm basically Han Solo. You know. I'm in it for the money. Ugh, God. Why can't you move me closer? So I can't really rescue anybody over here yet. So let's see. Yeah, I wasn't in Swaku. I was actually in Hades Sector. And when that showed up on the video, I was like, oh crap. That's where I I didn't know I knew it was coming. I went there to get a good sight of it. I knew it was going to be at least passing through there. I didn't realize it was going to stop and destroy everything. I don't know. Let's try this place. Let's try HIP 23716. Damaged station, abandoned ports. If I can make a suggestion, I'd say run a Beluga liner to an active combat zone on a planetary port. Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm pretty limited with this account because I ain't got no money. But I could. I could get some money. 2377 is a large station with emissions and is not on fire. Interesting. Also, hi, Reaper. Thanks for stopping by. I could fund you for 1 billion credits. Just say the word. I've been running evac from there all day. Oh, okay, cool. How could wait? You can't transfer money in Elite, can you? I mean, I'd have to you'd basically have to sell me stuff from your carrier, right? That I could go sell for 1 billion, or sell back to you for 1 billion. Yeah, it should be nice to get a little more jump range out of this thing. God. I tell you, Thargoid sensors that you can sell back. Oh no, man. I appreciate the offer and everything, but it kind of breaks my whole like role playing thing that I was trying to do with this character. Let's see what happens if I. Will that give me a higher jump range? Not really. Okay, so that gave me 0.3. This is such a behemoth of, considering how small a ship it really is. I mean, this is part of the problem. But they're not, they don't sell it here. Let's see. I don't have anything here. Who's the station? Oh, actually, this is pretty close there. Yeah, Beluga. On my other character. Actually, I have 3 characters. On my PlayStation character, yeah, those 6E thrusters. Yeah, I don't know why I have 6Es on here. I don't know if, like, yeah, exactly. Well, I kind of want A just because they run cooler, and obviously they'll be faster. But D's, yeah, for jump range anyway. But I don't know if these came with E-rated, or if I sold whatever was there just to get the money. It doesn't sound like I don't know why I have E-rated anything. I hate E-rated. All ships come with E-rated down the board. Oh, okay, that's why then.
4, 3, 2,
Ugh.
engage.
Yeah, so I just haven't had the money or been at a station where I could upgrade yet. Because since I'm not elite, I also don't have rank, or I don't have permit for Shinra Desera. So yeah, this this character is one I haven't played on hardly at all since I started it like a year ago. I've been mostly focused on my other character, whose fleet carrier is safely up here at the moment. I actually engineered an E-rated one once, not paying attention. Oops. Well, I engineered my B-rated FSD, and now I'm like upset about that. I'm like, why did I waste those materials? I must have been really desperate for like a few extra light years. Because yeah, oh man. How high did you get it before you realized it was an E-rated? No. Oh, yeah, of course, right after I get rid of all all of my... Right after I got rid of all my weapons. Cool, thank you.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh gosh.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, next time I'm having a drink, I'll pour one out for you, man. That's pretty rough. That's almost as bad. It's almost as bad as accidentally selling. You know. Yeah, an expensive but valuable lesson learned. Yeah. That is one of those mistakes you only make once. Yeah. It's almost as bad as, you know, back in the day where they didn't have the toggle for selling versus storing. And just accidentally selling a engineered module. Coriolis stations look so freaking cool. Why can't I find you? You should be towards the planet. So... yeah, I just had to do 13 jumps, and so now I'm just kind of like second guessing all my life decisions. My other character is far better equipped for basically everything. Wait a minute, I guess I could give myself $1 billion, actually, if I flew out to my carrier. I could totally do that. It'll take me a while to get there, but maybe I'll do that. Because it's kind of... Oh, see, I did it again. I just flew in without asking for permission. And it... Like, is that a bug? Like, don't they usually yell at you for that? Yeah, fed ships are rough to use in jumper. Yeah, this was eventually, or this was originally made just for fighting, you know, just for combat. But it's the biggest ship I have right now, so... Yeah, it's the second time that's happened, where I just fly in without asking for permission. They're like, oh yeah, you're fine. I'm not allied. You know, like... Like, they're just super chill. You're like, yeah, you're not Thargoid, you're alright.
Landing gear deployed.
Your reputation precedes you, yeah. Future me is allied. Yeah, you should totally try, like... I've successfully done that twice. Both times were accidents, so... Yeah, the other station I did it was closer to the center of the bubble, closer to Sol, so... Yeah, I wonder if it's a bug that was implemented by just like the emergency states of some stations, but I don't know. Yes, report back with your findings. So the problem is, I looked at this the other day. If I did buy a 5A frameshift drive, it's actually less than my engineered one at the moment. So I'd have to engineer it up. But the problem is I don't have phosphorus to do that. So I'm just stuck. It's ridiculous. 6 E's. Yeah, so I derated everything else. That's fine. But my other ship. I think my hauler. Yeah, my hauler has way more range. But it just doesn't have the capacity. So I could get places faster, I just couldn't put as many people in there. Excuse me. I mean, hell, I could buy a dolphin. Even a dolphin would be better than what I have. Even like an Asp Explorer. See, like if I opened up, if we went to database, went to stations, waited forever for it to load, and then did Asp Explorer, and we want a 5A frameshift drive with some, I don't know, 6E passenger cabins, I think. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, 6E economy cabins. And let's see, new. And then reference system. Tranquility. Taraktor. Taraktor. Sounds like something from Star Wars. Or even Star Trek. That sounds like Tarek Noor. Yeah. DS9. Medium. No permits. Fine station. All right, so if we went to like setting 9. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this ship temporarily, and then off stream, I might fly out to my fleet carrier. It's only about 900 light years away. It's not that bad compared to how far I've been in the past. And then I'm gonna do Scottish Sparrow's money laundering trick. I'm sorry, his completely legit business deal, but with myself, with my other character, you know, and it'll be like a loan from my uncle. So yeah, I might do that just to give myself, because it's pretty. $30 million in the bank is, you know, I mean, you can barely do anything with that now in 2022. For me, it's money laundering because it's all anti-Xeno blood money. Yeah. Yeah. My other character's a pacifist. He's totally just like, I don't understand why we're at war. Well, up until the Proteus wave, of course. Yeah. But he was like anti-Proteus wave. This is like, why are we doing that? Whee.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Confirmed. You can request docking after it. This seems like,
4, 3,
yeah, no warnings. Like, I had no idea. The first time I did it, I had no idea I had done it until I was like, wait, what pad am I supposed to land at? And there was no pad number. It's like, oh. Tell no one. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Oh man, we could make some really bad analogies really fast. You should always get consent, and the game is not making you get consent right now. That's all I'll say. It yells at you for going too fast. That hasn't changed. When when Hathaway asked Matt McConaughey, "Hey, what are you doing?" and he says, "Docking." uh, this is no time for caution.
Scan detected. Scan detected. Scan detected.
All right. Let's see here.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 08.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
Attention. Deploy landing gear.
Mm,
Landing gear deployed.
yeah, it's a feature. It's a new feature. They're just like, no, we're fast tracking all landing. Just come one, come all, we don't care.
Landing successful. Dispatching ground crew. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Does that mean you can get away with congesting them? I don't know. Guess we can try it. Let's see. I'm going to offload. I'm going to offload some tech here. Still. I mean, yeah, that was probably why my ship wasn't so fast. Okay. So what do we say? Explorer. Can't afford that. Okay. Go Explorer. And we'll store current ship. Oh wow, it was a lot faster. That was one thing I did read, was like switching ships wasn't going to have the unnecessary delay. I was like, I never knew that was an unnecessary delay. Okay. I just thought it was loading. So we're going to get rid of you. Oops. 5A. Oh, yes. So this doubles what my previous ship was, just right there. Reason for the previous delay was that when switching ship, the new ship would be placed on the landing pad and then retracted into the docking bay before you were allowed to spawn inside. Now the ship is just replaced in the docking bay. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, because I didn't even see the thing turn or anything. It was just there. Seems like that's the better way to go. I don't know. Let's see, life support. Let's go ahead and get a 4D if we can. Yeah, so we're going to spend a lot of money. How big is this? This is a 4. And I think if I can, I'd like to go 5A thrusters. So it'll be expensive. That's okay, 'cause I'm going to be flying out to my uncle Ben, or my uncle Cadif, and he'll give me some money. Let's go ahead and derate these sensors. I don't need to see nothing. Okay, we're going to get rid of you. Gonna get rid of you. We'll leave the shield generator for now. Super cruise assist, yeah, whatever. And then we're gonna go to passenger cabins. Equip. Nah, we don't want business. When you go out and visit Uncle Ben, bring me back a couple jars of his chili con carne sauce, please. Yeah, you got it. Chili con carne. It's the best. What size is my fuel scoop? Oh, I had a 5C fuel scoop. Yeah, let's go ahead and put 2A in there. I would ditch the 3E shields. Would you replace them with something else, or would you just like just not have shields? So I know against Thargoids, it's more about armor than shields. On that ship, 3A or 3D, then slap S passenger cabin. Yeah, get that. Alright. Maybe like a 3A. Yeah, that's not too bad. I never run into it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put heat sinks on it. And I might put an enforcement on it or two. Yeah, I generally try not to fly without shields as well. But, yeah, sometimes. Okay, economy. We got our fuel scoop. Guess these two could be armor. You can turn yourself invisible to Thargoids by hit silent running, which kills your shields anyway, else your shields are hot. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering about silent running, and then you use your heat sinks to cool yourself off. With the Goids, if you pop a heat sink and can boost over 400, you can easily outrun the high prediction Goids. Good to know. Okie dokie. Okay, so 28 light years is still a lot better than what I had. Switch this fire group. Actually, yeah, I don't really need anything. The flowers can hit you much with temps less than... Can't hit you much with temps less than 20%. Good to know. Oh, that's great to know, actually. When you have Predictor Reaper, hit silent running as soon as you hear the sonic boom of transitioning into normal space. The Goid won't know what to do about you as you dance off into the black. Wished I would have known that the other day before my ship blew up. Speaking of which. Okay, great. So let's try to do one more rescue mission. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't even need to. That's only 6 jumps. Great. Let's do one more rescue mission, and then I think I'm going to call it a day. Let's see. Interesting. Yeah, I should hotkey silent running.
Retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
You have cleared the no-fire zone. Flight control signing off.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Oh, that's nice. Engine focus distributor with cluster, capacitor, clean drives with track. Nice.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I need to unlock more engineers too, because I don't have. I think I have Felicity. Yeah, so I have these three. That's it.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I got a lot of work to do on this character to get him up to the point where I'm like capable of doing stuff.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, this ship is running hotter than my other one. Excuse me. But not much, and the heatsink could take care of that. So to go into silent running. Oh, I see. Silent running can't be used in Super Cruise, right? It can only be used in regular.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
It's a
charging.
perfect time to master bad habits.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Now, you don't understand, Scottish Sparrow. FDev has actually lost control of the Thargoids because they've built that AI engine to take control of them. What they're not telling us is they've actually lost complete control, and it's dependent on the players completely to stop
Fuel
them.
scooping. System scan complete.
Oh,
Damage critical.
slow as molasses fuel scoop. Bah. Yeah, I may have to. On my way to the carrier, I may have to replace my fuel scoop with something
Heatsink
quicker.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
No matter what the Thargoids do, I'm sure we'll adapt. We always have before.
4,
We always will.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I mean, look, it's been less than a week since they invaded, and we've already come up with all these different ways to counter them. Maybe not super effectively, but enough to get stuff done. Well, I'm not going to be engaging, not in this ship. It's definitely going to have to be the silent running method. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I survive for the next 2 minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm going to get hyperdicted now. Well, maybe not. Yep, there it is.
Heatsink deployed. Heatsink deployed. Frameshift drive charging.
Shit.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Heatsink deployed. Under attack.
Ah. I can't do anything. This is bad. Bye. Okay. I'm gonna have to rescue people from systems that aren't in active Thargoid. All right. Let's see here. I was doing okay for a minute there, but it was that stupid. It was the stupid 30x. What is it? I can't. At my brain. Ugh. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't really stand a chance, really. Okay, one thing I wanted to do, though, I forgot to do. I name all my ships after like an Egyptian god, so this one's gonna be Nut. Let's see. Don't fly in a straight line. That's all I know how to do. But yes, I do need to keybind silent running, definitely. It took me too long to get that going. Also, it needs to be Midnight Black. That was the main problem. Oh, okay. So hazard. Hazard pack comes with the stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah. The hazard pack will also help. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Interesting. Good to know. All right, let's get that keybind going then. Running is delete. Still. Yeah. I'll just mash my hand on that side of the keyboard and that should work. Okay, we're going to go to a slightly safer spot. One that's not so scary. Oops. Just to get some money. The Thargoids won't. I mean, they're not going to attack this. I mean, look at all the stuff that's on here now. They're not going to attack that. This is too many things. They'll look at that and be like, what is this? It's got like lights and bars. So, There we go.
Ship released. You are clear to leave.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear of the station. Until next time, Commander.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I was lucky not to have been hyperdicted last time, but
2, 1.
I think that was just a fluke.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Yeah, sometimes you don't. Seems random. Didn't get hyperdicted for hours and almost every time later in it. Yeah. Yeah. First,
Fuel scooping.
want to offer me a promotion on my channel. Viewers, followers, and chatbots play lower than any competitor. Wow.
Warning. Temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging.
I'll be famous. I'll be famous.
4, 3, 2.
Ah, thanks for the follow, Reaper. Appreciate it, and also thanks for all the pointers. And of course, Scottish Sparrow. I think my on my other account, my Corvette is basically Scottish Sparrow's. All of his, all of their suggestions, like bi-weave shields and resistances and all that good stuff. And it's great. I haven't looked back, man. That thing's a beast.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Irasonante.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I like it a lot.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Hello, friend. Hello, TARDIS Chaser. How are you?
Fuel scoop
I'm gonna be done streaming in a little bit. So just letting you know. Cult of the Biowave, yes. And it's your favorite mining ship. Right now, I'm using a cutter in my other account as a mining ship.
Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah, just take that beautiful cutter and load it up with rocks. It's kind of like taking a Rolls Royce and driving it through the mud. I will say, yeah, the vet probably has much better hardpoint spots than the cutter. You use the cutter until you got an FC, then no need. Well, I still use the cutter to refuel my fleet carrier. It's not quite the hard points, but the distributor. Let's see. Okay, so either I'm about to error out, or the computer's just like, I don't know if I want to interdict you or not. It's spinning a lot, which means I don't think I'm going to get interdicted. Generally, if you're interdicted, it's almost like it's playing a movie, and it doesn't shake and stuff as much. Now I just think it's having a hard time loading the next system. Oh, see, since my carrier's out in the middle of nowhere, I use it to refuel because there's nowhere to buy tritium. But yeah, the cutter's got, I think, doesn't it have the highest cargo capacity, or is that the type, I think it's a type 9? I feel like the cutter's got the highest cargo capacity. Okay, server error. I'm ready. It's whenever you want. Ooh, 5 class 2 mining lasers. Oof. Hey Reaper07, it's great meeting you, and thank you for joining me again. Thanks for all the pointers. I will try to implement them if I can remember all of them. But yes, rest well, 07, and yeah, drop by anytime. And as usual, fly dangerously. I don't think I'm gonna come out of this jump, you guys. I think I'm just gonna be forever jumping to this next system. It was weird. There we go. Task manager. So if I click it, it might be like, oh no, don't do anything. So I'm hitting escape. Nothing. It will Scarlet Crate error. Turn to black, then play Skyrim into cutscene. Wait. Oh, hey, you're finally awake. Yeah, that's right. Wait, what? Oh, I was dreaming the whole time. I don't even have Skyrim installed. How would that happen? Okay. I'm just gonna end this. Bye. And then Meta's like, hey, do you want to create a kit? No. I'm sure you can get Skyrim running on the nav panel. Probably. Yeah. Go. Launch. Come on, Elite Dangerous. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Boy, it really just doesn't want to do anything right now. Yeah, so let me quit Epic. Never had this problem with Steam. There's a picture of the Andromeda Galaxy that I took with my DSLR and a star tracker. I think this was a 1 hour exposure combined. Pretty happy with it. There's a little bit of detail in there. I'll be home soon if you want to play something. Sure. Yeah, TARDIS Chaser. I think I'm going to do one more mission here if Epic ever launches, and then yeah, I'm down to play something. TARDIS Chaser is one of my best friends, and we game together, but most of the time off stream. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping to get out. I want to get a picture of I want to get a picture of the Orion Nebula because it's up nice and high in the sky this year in my area. So I'm hoping to do that. Man, Epic is just like dead. Maybe my internet's just like not great. Oh, get my normal speeds. Well, is it possible to photo the LMC? LMC. What's that? Large Magellanic Cloud, right? Large Magellanic Cloud. I think that's what the LMC is. I don't know. It might be with certain kinds of telescopes. Right now I'm just using a kit lens on my DSLR, and it's fine. Like obviously it was fine for Andromeda, but it's pretty good for the moon. But you really need a very sophisticated and very good star tracker for stuff that's really far away. I mean, Andromeda is 1.2 million light years away, but it's also, 250,000 light years across. So you can see it with the naked eye if it's clear enough, and it takes up, from our perspective, it takes up about, 4 disks of the moon. It's like 4 disks of the moon across. So it's actually a pretty large object in our sky. It's just super dim. The Large Magellanic Cloud, I can't remember the details on that off the top of my head, but I imagine if you had a scope with a fast enough aperture, if it was like an f4 or an f2 even, and you expose for long enough, you might be able to. Yeah, I actually can't imagine anything that you wouldn't be able to take a picture of from the ground. Now, the asterisk there is how good is the picture going to be? Obviously, this picture of Andromeda isn't the greatest. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, it's bigger than Andromeda. Yeah, it's way bigger than if it's one of those. So yeah, I'm sure you could get a picture of it from the ground, but again, the question would be, with the atmosphere and everything, you can only get so sharp, which is why something like Hubble or Webb is just so much better at it, because they don't have the atmosphere to deal with. Yeah, so to answer your question, yes, with an asterisk that it probably wouldn't be the best picture in the world, but I'm pretty sure you could image it. I'll have to look it up though. Anyway, well, it doesn't look like Epic wants to cooperate right now, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and raid since I was going to end the stream in about 2 hours anyway. So let's see who else is in Elite right now, because that's the only game that matters. We've got Lady Lecta, Elevator 8, and Celine Star Dragon. Let's see, Elevator 8 has fewer viewers right now, so we'll go ahead and raid into them. Raid, if it'll let me. There we go. Mature audiences. I'm getting a warning here. It's intended for mature audiences, so be mature. And until next time, thanks again, Fly Dangerously and 07. And thank you again, Scottish Sparrow. It's always nice to see you.
Yo, Moonshot. What's up?